Okay, hey guys. I don't know if you can hear this okay, but please can you type in again the chat? For some reason it's extremely delayed. It's the internet, basically. And I need to know that this is connecting. It took about 5 minutes. It took almost 5 minutes for the chat stream to come through on the last screwed up broadcast. So now we're here again. And I see like there's a couple of you out there. But again, it's it's extremely slow. It's extremely delayed. And I've already dumbed down the video transmission systems that I have here in order to fit everything into this tiny stream that we have, okay? So please, if you can see this, please type in, okay? Again, are you still there, Patty Cakes? Maybe you can see that. Aha. Aha. Got you. Journey Seeker. We see you. We see you. All right, good. Hello, Journey Seeker. Well, I'm not reading today. I'm actually doing a report. This is an astrodoodle for, let's see, for Sagittarius. This is going to be for the March Sagittarius astrodoodle reports. It's just like a little miniature weather forecast for March. And we'll see how that goes. Thank you for typing in from Australia. Thank you, Journey Seeker. Hello to Australia. Hello to Australia. Lumination is here in New Zealand right now. Normally we broadcast from Los Angeles, but, stuff happens. Let's go over to the other place. Stay there. Let's go over to the stage a minute. All right, so Journey Seeker, here we are. This is the Terra Lumination main stage where we do all the reports, okay? So if there are people out there and the type in the chat is very slow, I apologize. I don't have any control over it. I've done everything humanly possible with the technology here to get everything streaming properly as well as we can, okay? So if Journey Seeker, if you're in Australia, let's see, I'm not sure what it might be. I guess it would be late at night for you. Anyway, let's kind of get on with it here because I'm basically recording everything. Thank you, Journey Seeker. Thank you. Good to see you too. I'm sorry for the chat delays for other people if it's not working. Can't help it. Right now, tonight, it's 9 o'clock here at night in New Zealand, okay? And we're doing some more streams for the March Astrodoodles. I'll just get on with it, okay? All right, here we go. Let's have a look. Hold on, I'm going to squash the music in the background. I've got a little bit of music playing, and I just want to keep it quiet in the background. Hold on, stay there. Stay there. All right, so this is good. This is good, okay? Thank you. I'm glad you like the drawings. I call them astrodoodles, but yeah, they are technically being drawings, I guess you'd say. So let's get on with it. Even if you, Journey Seeker, even if you're not a Sagittarius, you can be able to hang out and enjoy the report anyway, okay? So let's go to the stage, all right? Let's not take any more time. All right, there we go. So, dear Sagittarius, I'm going to go to your chart in a minute here. Okay, this is all the charts for everybody. This is the Sagittarius astrodoodle for March 2019. Thank you very, very much. As you can see, it should be framed and it should be placed in an art gallery. Sadly, that'll probably never happen. Yes. So, here we go. Now, Now, I'm going to go through the basics with you first of all, okay? This is for everybody, and I'm going to do this the same thing that I do for all the reports, okay? Hold on, let me just get settled here. So for March, typically people see this as the Pisces season, all right? Because the sun is in Pisces, and that's very important. Next, towards the end of the month, on March 20th, the sun will move into Aries. Okay, that's the start of the Aries season for everybody. We have the new moon in Pisces on March 6th, okay? And that's when the sun and the moon are conjunct for everybody. We have the full moon Libra around March 20th. It's a 0-degree full moon, so it's going to be very strong, okay, in its own kind of strange way. Hey, I just saw you on the screen there, Sandra. Hi, greetings. Thank you for showing up. Sorry the signal has been so choppy. All right. Next, we have Mars is in Taurus, basically all month. So that's really stirring things up a bit for a lot of people. Also, Mercury is retrograde in March, starting March 6th, the 29th. Basically, more or less the whole month. You're going to feel it right through the whole month as you come into the retrograde period and as we come out of the retrograde period. Lastly, and most important here, from my perspective, we have Uranus moving into Taurus. It's official now after the last 6 months of hanging around on the cusp, the 0-degree mark, the 29, the 28, and now back moving direct again, heading into Taurus officially on March 6th. So I don't know if you noticed this, but March 6th is a highly significant calendar moment for all of us. Okay? New moon. Okay? Mercury retrograde. Uranus into Taurus. That's an awful lot of very important calendar moments happening at one very tiny space in time. So please be aware of that. You might already be feeling a buildup in some way, shape, or form in your life right now. Okay? So let's get on with it. This whole thing is now for Sagittarius. So you guys, let me just check in with you before. This is it. So you can just pause this if you want to and have a closer look, but I'm going to get on with it. I just want to check in with you guys first. Stay there. Stay there. Don't go away. All right. Let's have a look. Hey, Sandra. Thank you. Thank you for being here. There's a couple of people. It seems like the chat is finally, slowly kind of catching up with everybody. And it really helps to know that it's working. So March, March is going to be a kind of a game changer for everybody. There's especially that Uranus and Taurus thing. Okay. It's really about planet Earth. When you think of Taurus energy, you think of Earth, physical matter, your skin, your body, your eyes, your physical substance in the world. This refrigerator back here, the curtains, things, physical matter, stuff. And that goes all the way to your, the things that you own, the things that you value, the money you have in your wallet, the sensations that you feel in your body, the physicality of life, okay? It's very sensual, it's very raw, it's very earthy. It's an earth sign like Capricorn and Virgo, okay? So Uranus is moving into there for a 7-year journey, okay? That's kind of a big deal. It's a 7-year journey. And it's going to really rattle things around and shake things up. I think this will be most evident on planet Earth, where Uranus is literally going to shake up the Earth, shake up humanity on planet Earth. And people are going to have to wake up about how fragile we are. We're all on the same planet. And it's very evident that we're all squashed together like this. And we are all codependent. Let's not say codependent, I meant interdependent, okay? We all need each other. We're here, and for better or worse, and we have to make the best of it. And Uranus is going to scream very, very loudly anytime we mess up the planet Earth. I'm talking about toxic waste, toxic pollution, destruction of the environment, abuse of the environment. And then there will be just the natural changes that happen anyway. Earthquakes, volcanoes, or bizarre extreme changes in weather events, the shifting tectonic plates again, all that kind of stuff, okay? Let's go to you, Sagittarius. Okay, I'm going to go back to the main stage now. Stay there. Hold on. Oops, excuse me. All right, here we go. Let's have a look. So this is what it looks like. This is the Tarot Lumination Astrodoodle for Sagittarius, okay? So I'm putting you, let's do it properly here, hold on. First of all, good evening and welcome, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. I know it's very late at night for everybody in America, but I have to work within the time zones that I have here at the moment. I'm in New Zealand, okay? So this is for Sagittarius. I'm going to put Sagittarius on the horizons here. Make this your chart. You know, the charts are basically the same thing, but they look different for different people. You can see Capricorn here. It's the same planetary information, but it's arranged differently, okay? So, okay, I'm already messing up the charts, as you can see. Anyway, here we go. This is for Sagittarius. That's you. Now, one sweet thing you have, Sagittarius, is you've got Jupiter in your whole house, in your own house, and it's still there. It's very active. So that's really helpful for all you Sagittarius, okay? It kind of amplifies the Sagittarius on top of the Sagittarius energy anyway. Jupiter's still there right now for you. So it is the bringer of luck. It is the planet of they associate it with healing, benevolence, good fortune, happiness, joviality, expansion, growth, opportunity, optimism, having fun, excitement, adventure, being happy, okay? So you still got that going for you. I want to get to the main details, though. Let's start over here with the basics. The sun is already in Pisces over here, okay? The sun is already here in Pisces at the foundation of your life, your world. This is the 4th house. Now, when you look at March the 6th, okay? March the 6th, we have a new moon in Pisces right here. So what that means is that it's basically new starts and new beginnings for you in the foundations of your life, okay? Now, at the time, I'll show you over here. Actually, I didn't put it in here. Let me do it now. We're also going to have Mercury retrograde, like I pointed out in the notes, okay? So for you Sagittarians, there might be a lot of, when we talk about the retrogrades, we're talking about repairs, rewinds, reviews, reevaluations, readjustments, rejoicing, recalibration, relocating in some way, shape, or form when it comes to the foundations of your life here. This is the 4th house. This is where you reside. This is where you sleep. It's your place of home, security, safety, family. It's a place from which everything else emanates. That's why it's at the very root and bottom of the chart here. So whatever happens here affects pretty much everything else in the rest of your life. In other words, where do you sleep at night? Where do you get up in the morning? What do you do from there? What happens when you leave your residence during the day? And that would be your career, and then you come back at the end of the day. So think of new starts and new beginnings over here. But when you add the Mercury retrograde, it's like, wait a minute, wait a minute. And we also have Neptune that's still living here. So you might have a feeling of, like, one of the challenging things about Neptune energy, it can make you feel like you're walking in quicksand, okay? So you might feel that the very foundations of your life are shifting like sand. In other words, it's almost like a sand painting. You get certain things locked down in your life, in your world, the foundations of your life, and then all of a sudden, wait a minute, where did that all go? and you have to start all over again every single day. Shifting sands, drifting sands. Let's keep going. Over here, I kind of want to come back to this one with Uranus and Taurus. Okay, so hold on. I don't want to get to the regular lunar things. Moving through the month, we have March 20th. Okay, we have the full moon in Libra over here. This is in your 11th house at the same time that the sun enters Aries in your 5th house. Now, this is a 0-degree full moon over here. I'm just going to mark that. I'm going to mark that. So we're talking about a very kind of, even though it's, you know, people think of, sweet Pisces, gentle Pisces, methodical, practical Virgo. That's fine in its own way, but we're talking about a 0-degree full moon here. So it's very rambunctious. The energy will be very strong, and it could be very unpredictable because it's like the energy of a newborn baby. You don't know when it's going to like cry or pee or poop or laugh or sleep or get hungry or whatever it is. So that energy will be happening here in your 5th house and 11th house. Over here, when the sun enters Aries in your 5th house, that enters your 5th house of fun, happiness, excitement, taking risks, adventure, business, true love, romance. Like it's a very passionate place for the sun to be, and it's very harmonious for you. The Aries energy is very harmonious for you, Sagittarius. So later in the month, that's probably when things are going to get more exciting for you in a fun way. Whereas earlier in the month, things could be very shifting and a little bit unsettling. That's what I feel from this over here. So when we reach the full moon on March 20th, on the Aries Libra axis, we're just coming out of the Pisces energy, okay? So again, the Libra energy over here is harmonious and fun for you. So in the context of your like day-to-day experience, you would hopefully likely reach a culmination towards the end of the month where you're going to see, it's almost like you're going to have a much clearer picture of what you could say maybe your love life looks like, or whether what your love relationship is like, what your day-to-day activities are like. Are you really, really having fun? Are you actually doing things that you really like to do in the most glorious way possible without apologizing? And in case you're not aware of what's happening or why, it will be reflected back to you from a significant other, because the full moon always involves the dynamic of relationship, you and the other person, okay? So you might get a glimpse of what's happening for you, or of the fear or the shadows of what's not happening for you as it culminates, and you could see how it would happen over here in the 11th house. So with the 11th house, when the moon is up there, it's accenting your place of community, your place of being human, humanity, the rewards that you get in life for all the risks and the fun and the adventure and that you have taken in order to survive and get through your everyday. So my feeling here is that it's almost like the energy of being on a big hike, and then you look to your friend and then your friend looks at you and say, you basically have kind of one of those aha moments, and you look at each other where like, wow, what did we do wrong? Where did we screw up? Or, wow, how did we do that? It went really, really well. But it has to be like an acknowledgement between yourself and, let's just say, I would say a significant other. Perhaps it could be at work, with friends, with a family, with a lover, a loved one, a spouse, a child, or anything. But that would show up at some point. So towards the end of the March, you would have that feeling of just like, wow. It's like, to me, it looks like it's a wow moment where, and it could be with groups of people, like where you fit in with Earth and the planet. You think like, wow, this is really, really cool. I'm having, well, let's say I am having so much fun, or I have the possibility now to have more fun, more excitement, new beginnings over here that I didn't plan or know about before. It's almost that high five kind of energy. It's just almost like, yeah, or yeah type of energy between yourself and a significant other, or between yourself and the world, between yourself and certain significant others, where it's a high five event. So it's like, damn, yeah, we must be doing something right. Okay, now let's keep going. That felt good. That was fun. That was exciting. Okay, let's keep going. I'm not going to talk about all of these other placements. If you really want to get into it, you can, book a personal reading and things like that. So I'm going to keep going. Here is the big event. As far as tarot illumination is concerned, this is the big news of the month. Okay, I hope you can see that. March the 1st and continuing for the next 7 years, Uranus enters Taurus. That's right over here. Now this is a big event. It's for the whole planet. But for you, Sagittarius, it's happening over here in your 6th house. This is your 6th house over here, okay? This is how, like the house of your lifestyle, like your daily habits. Like, how would you describe your life? Are you kind of a go-getter? Are you a weekend warrior? Are you a slave to a day job? Are you working on things that you like to do? Are you working on things that you can't stand doing? How do you take care of yourself during the day? What are you doing of service to humanity, to significant others? What is your day job? What is your work? What is your task? Okay, that's over here. And with the 6th house, there's a lot going on here about the things to do with refining, clarifying, purifying, cleansing, continuously keeping things in optimal condition. It's like you, Sagittarius, having to be a very good servant, a very good housekeeper, a very good maid, a very good executive manager, an administrator for yourself in your day-to-day lifestyle. Are you healthy? Are you healthy enough? What are your daily health habits? Because they are going to be radically shaken up. When Uranus enters Taurus over here in your 6th house, okay, it's happening. The whole idea with this journey, think of this as a 7-year journey, okay? 7 years for Uranus to move through here, okay, before it gets into Gemini. Now, also in March, Mars has already bust open the gates for Uranus to move through, because Mars is in Taurus as well, all right? So that's very much stimulating or activating your 6th house here. And when you put Mars and Uranus this close together, it's very rebellious, revolutionary, almost violent, almost explosive, very much like rebel warrior type of energy. So please allow for yourself to have what I would call a lot of your day-to-day habits like put into a state of shock, where this is the beginning of a journey where you're going to realize there are a lot of improvements that you're going to have to make. Primarily, I would look like with your health. How much time are you giving to sleep? How much time are you spending on healthy habits? How much energy are you expending giving it away to other people and depleting yourself? What is your diet like? What are your sleep habits? Are you working very laboriously with very little results? Are you working efficiently? How is that working out for you? Your health in general. It could be like health, your physical health in general with your physical body, Taurus, can be really, really shaken up now over the next 7 years. And it might happen in very strange ways, like, my God, I got these weird twitches or something. Oh, or maybe I have a rash, or maybe I feel like I'm getting palpitations. in the heart, or it could be literally almost anything, but it would be very weird and unexpected and unpredictable and perhaps very hard to diagnose, but you have to take account of it and you have to figure it out and you have to find ways to deal with it, to improve it. And the whole idea of Uranus going through here for you is to wake you up, is to shake you up, improve your health, improve your day-to-day habits, stop doing the things that don't work, start finding out and figuring out things that do work for your health, your lifestyle, your improvements, your work, your tasks, and everything, so that you are much more attuned with self-love, loving thyself. Because if you don't, what happens is the Uranus just shakes things up, and you could experience things in a very, let's say, uncomfortable way that you would need to know. In other words, it's going to shake and rattle you. It's going to shake, rattle, and roll you and your physical life, your day-to-day habits, until you figure out what it is you have to improve, or how to improve, refine, and clarify and purify this part of your life, okay? So that part is that. Let me just add a couple of things here. This is basically all I wanted to say. Hey, hold on, let me just check something. When, towards the end of the month, over here, when March enters, when the sun enters Aries, I've highlighted this as green because it's fun. This is fun for you, okay? So please take advantage of that. That will help you deal with these challenges over here. This could be exciting, but also very disruptive, very surprising. You could almost feel it like as light bulb moments. But this will make it fun and manageable, okay? You can handle it. There's lots more that we could talk about on here, but I just wanted to go over the basic things for you guys, okay? So I will list them again in case you just got here. Sun is in Pisces all month, up till March 20th. Sun goes into Aries March 20th onwards. The new moon is in Pisces March 6th. The full moon is in Libra with Aries Sun March 20th at 0 degrees. Mars is in Taurus basically all month. Mercury goes retrograde March 6th. Notice a pattern here. March 6th is a huge calendar moment for all of us. Uranus is into Taurus actually March 6th, okay? Actually, I want to just double check something because I keep making a mistake. On some of the charts, I made a couple of errors in my notes. Yes, that's correct, March 6th. Okay, so those are the basics. I just wanted to get to the calendar moments over here for you. So overall, Sagittarius, it could be very unsettling early in the month. It could be fun and exciting towards the end of the month. And deep down, deep down, you could feel a lot of these convulsions and shakes and rattles and rolls right from the very beginning of the month, okay? Because of Mars being there and Uranus following soon after. So please allow for that. Overall, with this little astrodoodle, my feeling is by far is that this is the most important aspect, okay? So take care of yourself, okay, Sagittarius? Take very good care of your health, okay? This is very much to do with health, all right? So let's leave it at that, okay? I'm going to go hang out with you guys now. I know a few more of you shown up. I can see you doing some chats on the screen. First of all, I want to say thank you for hanging out. It's a pleasure to do this for you. Let's have a look. Okay, we'll go to the other stage. All right, here we go. Hey guys, hey guys, hey guys, hey. Let's have a look. I see that, Sandra. Hey, it sounded like Sagittarius. Are you a Sagittarius, in fact? Anyway, that was kind of fun. Hey, Journey Seeker, thank you for commenting and appreciating Tarot Illumination for doing these things. If anybody wants to, by the way, that's one of the points. Some of the women who come to channel regularly, they've been very helpful. If you haven't noticed yet, the super chat is open. Oh my God. Oh my God. Ka-ching. So if anybody wants to, you can throw money in the super chat. Let's have a look. See who else is here. Eva. Hi. Hi, Eva McPhillips. Good to see you. Thank you. Sagittarius sun here. Aha. So, Eva, this is an important message for you. Okay. It can get a lot more complicated if you want to. I was just trying to give it as a doodle, something that people could like grasp hold of and get some basics for the month. Hi, Patty Cakes. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Patty Cakes. Oh, let's have a look. Aqua di Amore. Aqua di Amore. Hi, where are you coming from? Where are you coming from? And All Sun's here. I see All Sun. I know you're a bit of an insomniac, but seriously, it's very late for you. You know? But anyway, that's your choice. If you like to stay up late and watch wacky videos, that's fine. Their illumination will accommodate you. Greetings, everyone. Let's have a bit of music and a little bit of song just to keep things going, okay? Hold on. So I'm going to play another song now. Let's get back to old-fashioned, old-school Terra Lumination acoustic solos, okay? So what I'd like to do is play a little song called I Surrender. It's kind of a moody song, and it's a kind of a mixture. But I want to make sure that all the Sagittarians understand that it's going to be, you know, it's great stuff at the end of the month for you. But with the Uranus and Taurus thing, it's very choppy, okay? And then with all the Pisces energy early on, that can be very unsettling for the domestic side of stuff, the sense of foundations in your life and your world. So the only thing you can do is basically surrender and accept it. You have to deal with these, like you have to deal with the sweet stuff and the challenging stuff simultaneously. even though you don't understand what it is. So that's why I'm going to play this particular song, okay? Hold on. Stay there. Stay there just a moment. See if I got it. Here we go. Let's try this. I surrender. Oh, how the body craves. Oh, how the heart it aches. Oh, how the soul knows all of this. Feels like you manifested me in ways that match perfectly, answering my own wish for sure. So many lifetimes in the making. This time round there is no faking, no mistaking. I surrender, I surrender. My hands are held up high, my knees are on the ground. I surrender, I surrender. I hand myself over to the mystery of your sweet embrace. There's no going back, don't even have any maps to our new futures. There's only our next breath. We're so fully committed and so fully engaged, so courageous and fighters to the death. Building bridges from your heart to my heart, forging bonds of honest structure, our new start. I surrender, I surrender. My hands are held up high, my knees are on the ground. I surrender, I surrender. I hand myself over to the mystery of your sweet embrace. There's no way around this, only way out is through. There's no way around this, open the door to bliss. Only way out is through, that's what we're gonna do, yeah. I surrender, I surrender. My hands are held up high, my knees are on the ground. I surrender, I surrender. I hand myself over to the mystery of your sweet embrace. I surrender. My hands are held up high, my knees are on the ground. I surrender, I surrender. I hand myself over to the mystery of your sweet embrace. So there, I wanted to play that to try and get people in the mood that, you know, although I have a few Sagittarian buddies, and damn, you guys are good fun to hang out with. I really love hanging out with you guys, Sag. But my dear friend Brian, you know, he passed away 9 months ago, and he was just a young lad. And he was a Sagittarius, very, very loving man. And it was catastrophic, systemic collapse of all his basic bodily functions. Very tragic. But he was always a smiley and happy to the last moment. He was a classic Sagittarian, and I really miss him. And he had very, very serious health issues that nobody knew about, not even the doctors, not even his friends or wife or anybody. And that all came into this catastrophic moment. So, like, even the best of us are subject to random, completely random, bizarre events, okay? Let's see. All right, anyway, listen, thank you all so much. Thank you, Leanne. Thank you, Alson. Thank you, Aqua di Amore. Thank you, Journey. Where are you? You haven't, hey, Patty Cakes. Yeah, thank you, Patty Cakes, okay? Sandra, thank you. Eva McPhillips, thank you so much too. So I hope you got something out of this, Eva. You know, if you have any serious issues, type in. We do personal readings here and stuff like that. Sandra, thank you so much. Journey Seeker, thank you so much for being here. We're going to do this again. I think I said hi to Patty Cakes already. Anyway, I'm going to shut this one down now. And if you want to, guys, you can hang out because I'm going to be doing another report for another fire sign. Whoa, another report for another fire sign. It's either going to be Aries or Leo. That's it. So I'm going to wrap this up right now, okay? Just give me a second here. And